second protest was just a perfect example of how you just never know what's going to happen, and you got to be prepared. I lived in a community that at the time, by the time this protest happened, was predominantly African American. There was a community right next to us with one school that was all white. And there were court orders saying that they had to integrate, and their response was, well, we are integrated. We have Russians, and they're considered black.
Oh, really?
They came up with the most marvelous excuses, and we were just kind of like tired of it, because these were the kids in that school. Everybody in that school did the CATs fine, passed all the regional exams, only to find out that the teachers were changing the marks, but that's beside the point. We were basically saying the district needs to get rid of that school and integrate it, and integrate all the schools. Let's come into the
20th
current
century.
century.
Yeah, right. Gotcha.
So we have a sit-in at the local junior high school, and we were there for 2 or 3 days, and nothing was happening. The district wasn't doing anything. The parents were pissed. They were like, this annex has to go. So the Commission on Human Rights sends in their commissioner. And we're sitting there saying, finally, somebody who will understand what we're going through. And in walks this black commissioner and says to the parents who are sitting there, who are angry and frustrated, I don't know why you're here. You're never going to get rid of this annex. And I certainly would not say anything against it, because what ruins a community is when it becomes all black, and if you get rid of the annex, the white people will move out. I created the annex, and the annex should stay, because otherwise there would be no blacks, no whites in South Queens. Now, I have no doubts that that man believed what he was saying. He was trying to save the community from becoming entirely black.
Right.
Bottom line is, when you put your resources all in one school because it's white and not in the 90 other schools, there's an issue. So it's created a problem, and if you're coming to talk to us as protesters, then you need to know what our issues are. Not come and brag about the fact that you started this school. And nobody was more surprised than 2 or 3 of us who were sitting in on that protest, who worked under this man. This was my agency. And we thought he would come in and solve the problem, and instead made it far worse and made people far angrier.
Wow.
So, then you come to an issue like Ferguson or wherever, and the people that are peacefully protesting are going to get really angry that the rest of the money is clumping them in with the jerks that are burning up their town.
Yeah.
And I can understand that. Things just go from bad to worse. I can understand that. And it's unfortunate, because there is a place in our society for peaceful protest. People need to hear what it's like living in Ferguson, and that was an opportunity for people to hear it. And it was valid problems if you had to live in those circumstances.